Yeah, look, it is disappointing. I mean, after a great start of the year, we've just dropped off the last couple of weeks, and we've probably spoken about just our defensive stuff. We need to get back onto that. That's what's really held us in good stead in the first 5 weeks, and probably just dropped off the last couple of weeks, and that's going to be a big focus again this week, and I'm sure we'll get back on track.
You won clearances at inside 50s, but just those turnovers seem to be heartbreaking out there.
Yeah, the turnovers, they did cost us a bit, and I think just the uncontested marks for them, that's the defensive stuff again. We just let them get too many uncontested marks and work their way down the ground, and they work through our defence, and we're able to score too easy.
You guys have talked a lot about winning back respect this year.
Yep.
Which takes a while to build up, obviously. Do you feel like a game like that takes away some of the stuff that you built up over the first 5 weeks?
Yeah, look, probably does a little bit. We think we've earned a little bit of respect back the first 5 weeks, and it's probably just sort of stalled a little bit. And look, for us now, it's another big challenge for us. We've got 3 pretty good teams coming up in the next 3 weeks, and what a great challenge for us to earn that respect back again. And we're looking forward to it. I mean, as soon as we come out and train today, we're just looking forward to Carlton this weekend, and it's just another great test for us.
What about your start strategy? It's been talked about, or what can be done?
Yeah, definitely. Look, it's probably not a whole first quarter that's really letting us down. It's probably 5 or 10 minutes in the quarter. I mean, last week against North Melbourne, our first 10 minutes were really good, and there was a patch of 5 minutes where they scored quickly, and it was the same again on the weekend. I think they scored 3 or 4 goals in 4 minutes or whatever it was out of the centre square, and it's just that patch of about 5 or 10 minutes we need to be a team that's really hard to score against, and it's probably just a little bit of a lapse in concentration, and it's letting us down.
That burst in the first quarter, particularly that 4 minutes.
Yep.
Do you know sort of what went wrong there and what you can do differently next time it seems like that's happening?
Look, all of them probably come from the centre square. We've watched a bit of it, and we just need to be harder to play against, harder to be scored against, and that's all it really was. We just gifted them goals in the end, and I think, like most teams, if a team gets 1 or 2 little run on them, you just really need to lock down and shut down and stop them scoring 3 or 4 and more goals.
What's it do for the morale of the team, particularly late in the quarter when you cough up a run of goals like that? Yeah,
look, it's a bit deflating when they get 3 or 4 in a row, and that's where we need to stand up as a group and just say, right, that's enough's enough, and we're not getting scored against anymore. But look, we came in at quarter time, and the boys really fought out the rest of the game. I mean, we were down by, I think it was 6 goals at quarter time, and I think we lost by 5 points after that. So the boys really fought it out. So it was nothing to do with the belief after that or the confidence. It was just that 5 or 10 minutes that really let us down.
Do you think the club's done enough to turn a corner mentally, and perhaps you've lost 2 in a row, not sort of slump into getting down on themselves too much?
Yeah, definitely. I think the boys are really angry and frustrated with the last couple of weeks, but the belief and confidence is definitely still there. Ken and the rest of the coaching group is really driving that, and players and the leadership group are the same. Boys, you will see the boys train today. That we'll just be just as confident going into this weekend as any other week, and that belief's still there, and we know we can match with the good sides. We just need to lift our defensive acts a lot more, and that'll get us back in games.
So why are you angry? Are you angry that you have let yourself down and you're better than what you've shown in the past 2 weeks? Or?
Yeah, I mean, angry and frustrated at the results that we've got. We probably let 2 games slip that we thought we were big chances of winning, and that's what's sort of frustrating about that. And but the guys are just really hungry to get back and respond now, and that's what you'll see this week, and you'll see coming up against Carlton.
Hamish Hartlett's obviously caught a lot of attention from opposition teams. How can you guys help him out to sort of free him up a bit?
Yeah, look, this is probably the first time Hamish has really dealt with that heavy tag and heavy opposition coming at him. So as a group, we've just got to protect him a lot more, and probably give him the ball a little bit more. And for him, it's just all about working hard. Just keep working hard, and eventually it'll break. And for us as a team to help him, we just got to keep at his tagger, and keep giving him the ball, because we all know that when Hamish has got the ball in his hand, then we're a lot better team, and Hamish will overcome this.
You've got to be as well. Do you feel like that real heavy tag's a lot more in vogue this year than it has been in the last year or 2?
Oh, probably not. I mean, it's all been pretty similar the last 2 or 3 years. Some teams do it, some teams don't, and I think a lot more teams in the last couple of years are you know, really defending as a team more so than just one-on-one. So yeah, look, it's probably been pretty similar.
As a midfielder, how do you feel about the ruck setup on the weekend? Would you like to see another ruck come back in? Or?
Oh look, I mean, I thought Redo was really good. Some of his efforts were really good. Look, I mean, Snowy coming into the side, he really deserved his opportunity. He's had some great form in the SNFL, and you know, look, it's a tough one, but look, I thought Redo battled and really tried really hard. I mean, we won clearances in the end, so it's hard to say. But yeah, look, I mean, if Lobes was in good form, he'd come straight back into the side.
Is shaking tag part of the learning curve for Hamish? Is it just an age and experience thing? Or?
Yeah, I think every you know, good player goes through that. Eventually, that tagger will come, and over time you'll know how to beat it. It's not going to happen overnight. You know, you learn of ways to get away from an opposition tagger and an opposition defender, and you know, we've just got to help Hamish get over that as quick as he can, because you know, we want him to be as influential in games as we can.
And you've been through that. What have you learned? Personal experience.
Yeah, look, I mean, for me, it's just all about work rate. The harder you work, then the easier it becomes. And I mean, that's when me and Hamish will probably talk again through the rest of the year. I've spoken to him already, and it's just all about work rate. It starts with training. As much as you can do during the week training, you can watch a little bit of vision on the opposition, but then it comes game day, it all comes down to work rate and just wanting to run your opposition to the ground.
And how big is this game against Carlton?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. We're going into it really confident and knowing that it's. I mean, we're 5-2 and sitting 5th on the ladder, I think it is, and coming up against a great side. It's a great opportunity for us to as we spoke about before, in that respect back. And you know, we're treating it as a very important game, just like we did this weekend. And this one again is going to be huge for us, and we're looking forward to it.
You're obviously playing tonight. Do you get much of an advantage of the day or two recovery?
Yeah, look, I think you know, the extra 2 days recovery is you know, something we'll definitely use to our advantage. I mean, it's any day you can get extra on an opposition is huge these days. I mean, it's really demanding AFL footy these days. So we'll you know, we've used yesterday and today as extra recovery days to help us for next weekend, and to use our run and things like that. But you know, it's going to be. We know they're going to come out. They're going to come out firing as well. So it's yeah, it's going to be a big game.
You'll be right this week.
Hopefully, I think him and Jasper will go through fitness tests this week, and you know, it'll be great to get both those guys back. Obviously, Dom and his leadership and his you know, his ability to win the ball around stoppages is fantastic, and Jasper and his run and his ball use will be great to have back in the side. Beautiful. Easy done.